I was extremely happy. Coming off break, you know, that first game back can be a little unpredictable sometimes, but guys was locked in, and I think, just remembering that last game we had, and how it kind of made us feel, and just kind of want to get that behind us and move on.
What's it like to have that kind of consistency that you know every night you're going to play the same way? It's been successful earlier in the season. You guys are kind of so unpredictable, but now it seems like because of that defensive mindset, you're coming out and you're playing the same type of game every time.
Yeah, it makes life a little bit easier, and I think we having a lot more fun. Knowing how we gonna play and how we should be playing night in and night out, and really just trying to build off that from game to game, and having fun while doing it.
What's the most enjoyable part?
Man, obviously stopping people and consistently, just being connected on the defensive end and showing multiple efforts. And I think just the way we're moving the ball. Everybody's touching it. Everybody getting opportunities, and just it shows how much tougher we are to guard when we play that way.
Teams are starting to figure out counters for taking Rob out of the pick and roll mostly and letting him kind of zone the back line. So you guys, Brooklyn started to find something, then you guys kind of pushed back and took him out of the game. So what are you guys doing to fight back?
I mean, between Rob and Smart, those are probably our two best defenders. So, maybe our strategy is to have them in the corner. But, if you want ISO Rob, we would invite that. I mean, that's not somebody that's easy to score on. So, we're fine with that as well.
It seemed like their strategy was to kind of get his guy into pick and pop, so he had to choose between defending the drive or stepping out there. So what were you guys communicating to try to fix those holes that were open?
I think just personnel, knowing who's popping, and, you always want to stop the ball first. And then, they swing it, the rest of the guys will cover for you.
Jayson, your third All-Star experience, what were the takeaways this time to you from that experience?
I mean, the highlight of the weekend was the NBA 75, having all those guys there. How incredible it was to see, the greatest players of all time, under one roof. And, me being able to just be around and see the ceremony and see some of those guys. And, I got to take a picture with some of the greatest players and greatest Celtics of all time. That was by far the best part. Best part of the weekend, and something I'll always remember.
Jayson, we got one Zoom question, please, from John Corrales.
Jayson, at the end of the game, you had a 2-on-1 where Grant was calling for the alley-oop. You took it in anyway, and he gave you the "oh wow." What was that exchange like afterwards? After you didn't give it up.
First of all, I love Grant to death, but he had a better chance of just calling for the ball. I think when he pointed up, is when I made the executive decision of taking it myself. Because I don't know, if he has caught an alley-oop, he's probably caught 2 or 3 in his whole career. And I just told him, like, on the fast break, there's 2 guys I'm gonna throw a lob to, Rob and JB. Grant is a lot lower on that list. So, maybe we can practice it, but in game, I did not feel comfortable throwing Grant Williams an alley-oop on a fast break. So I decided to just take it myself.
You had the dunk in the first half. I saw the highlight, watched the highlight a couple times where there's literally 2 or 3 guys there. Is it slow enough for you when you're making a play like that where I'm going to have to go over maybe 2 guys here, or can you actually see that much as it's happening?
I mean, basketball is all instinctual. Everything happens fast, and everything is. I think each play you make is a reaction of what's happening. I've had my fair share of highlights, and sometimes You know, I got to remind people that I can still do that. You know, I know I don't do it as often, but, you know, in the right moment, you know, I can still do those things.
Maybe one thing that Grant can do now is he's putting the ball on the floor a lot better, and he had that, a little bit better. And he had that fast break where he's able to dribble through the defense and finish for N1. He's making better reads off of the catch when you spray it out to him. So like, how is Grant's evolution being able to actually move the ball better now, improve the offense?
No, I mean, that play he had on the fast break where he slowed down, went with two, stuck his hands out, got the N1 in the layup. I ain't got nothing bad to say about that. That was nice. I mean, he shocked himself. He didn't even know how to react. He just started smiling. But, I mean, that shows the evolution of Grant. I mean, he's been working on his game. You know, I think obviously when he first came in, he did more so what he was asked. You know, come in, be an energy guy, screen, rebound, and, you know, he's shot the ball extremely well and expanded his game. And I think, you know, obviously he's a key part of our team and, you know, what we try and do moving forward. And just having another guy that can make plays off the dribble, especially like driving closeouts and things like that. You know, everybody feels comfortable with Grant doing that because we see the work he puts in.
You started doing that little gather last year. Did you teach him that?
I try to inspire people, you know. He see me do it, he try to imitate. But you know, that's what teammates are for. We all steal things from each other.
Well, how are you guys looking at this Detroit game, the loss at TD Garden for the Braves?
How are we looking at the one coming up?
Yeah, a little revenge on Cameron?
I don't know about revenge. It's just another game. As Brad Stevens would say, they all count as one, win or lose. So get to Detroit safely and get some rest and get ready for another one.
Last one. You trying to raise your coat game lately? Wearing the fur and the All-Star and what's the inspiration tonight?
I don't know. I try to switch my looks up. I don't know. Just try to give something different. Obviously, I'm into fashion. You know, dress good, play good. You know, we in New York, so you always got to wear something a little special when you play in New York.